Good morning, students. Yeah, good morning, students. I hope you all are doing well. I'm getting queries related to lesson number 4, that is your journal in your book. See, students, as per my inquiry, I got many of the students give me answer, teacher, we don't have new book, we have old book, and I had asked my vendor to give me a new book also. As soon as I will get new book, so I'll try to solve the problem. And if we are not getting new books, as many of the students are saying that teacher, I'm not getting new books. I had also tried to download that what we say a new book, but it was not. Once it was there, I had solved that question also related to that. After that, I'm not getting it. Then so I am going to take a hard copy of it, that is a textbook only. And if the questions are not with you, I will send it on WhatsApp group as soon as I get it. Till then, you start writing our subsidiary book and don't leave pages, because if the students are not getting new book, maybe I will go with the old book only. I'm using maybe, I'm not confirming it. I will use new or old book, because if the paper is in my hand, I'll surely go with the old book, because my students don't have book. How they are going to learn? But if the paper is going to come from board, at that time I have to go with the new book and will solve that time in the revision portion. Is it clear? So the four or five sums are left as per new book. I had not seen them also. I will ask one of the student to send me the screenshot of that particular sums, so I can see what is, if there is something new. So I will take it on. If the it is a same old pattern, so you solve it by yourself. I'll message it in a WhatsApp group. So I just wanted to convey the message that अभी तक जितना हुआ है उतना रहने दीजिए. हम अगर बोर्ड में से क्वेश्चन पेपर्स आएंगे तो हम न्यू बुक के सिलेबस से जाएंगे, अदरवाइज हम ओल्ड बुक वाले सिलेबस को ही फॉलो करेंगे. एंड इफ विल नीड टू गो विद न्यू बुक तो उसको हम रिवीजन में ले लेंगे. So no need to panic. And yes, I'm not asking for the PDFs of journal. I will ask it by myself when to submit, because this would be a surprise submission. I'm going to ask so I can see how many of you have completed and submitted. Is it clear? So don't ask me personally. I know up till now every chapter I had given information. This is the last date of submission, you have to submit. Right. So we are starting with subsidiary book. If you remember what was subsidiary book, the particular transactions are recorded in particular book only, that is your subsidiary book. There were 7 types of subsidiary books. So we are going to see in this chapter only subsidiary books related to goods. Goods mean purchase, sales, purchase return, sales return. So here is the sum first, that is illustration number 1. From the following transaction, prepare a purchase book in the book of Harish Kumar. So I had given you proforma in the previous book also, previous video, proforma of Harish purchase book. Then also again I am going with it. Same proforma आपको लिखना है. Purchase book of Shri Harish Kumar. Date, name of supplier. क्योंकि when we buy goods from anyone, so that is our supplier. So here you have to be particular. Right, that is name of supplier, invoice number, that is the bill number that they are issuing, LF number and amount. Right, so let us go to the question. And in purchase book only and only credit transactions are recorded. What are recorded? In goods book, I'm not using subsidiary book. Goods book means all, only credit transactions are recorded. Right then, no cash transactions are recorded. Right, so in purchase goods book, mean purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, all these books, correct transactions are recorded, no cash transactions are recorded in purchase book. So goods of March 1st. Goods of 10,000 purchased from Mahesh on 1 month credit. So it will be recorded. So purchase from Mahesh, so name of the supplier goes Mahesh account. You can see Mahesh account first. Invoice number is not given, so dash LF number not dash amount 10,000. Very simple. You can do it in quickly and you can easily score in this. Goods of 15,000 purchased from Hasmukh Bhai at 10% trade discount. Invoice number 15. So what is the trade 10% trade discount? 1500. So Hasmukh Bhai account 13,500. Invoice number 15. Because trade discount is not shown in the books of account, but it is discounted and the amount is to be returned. Okay. Goods of 8,000 purchased from Manish for cash. It will not be recorded, but effect will be given under purchase book. Note, you have to write like this. Note, date is 6th March 2015, or you can write whatever your comfortable date is to be returned. No entry, then it will be recorded in cash book. As it is a cash transaction, it will be recorded in cash book. Is it clear? Right? So 6 transaction you have to write, it will be recorded in cash book. Place an order. So it's a non-economic transaction. Under here only you are going to write Again, that is the transaction date is 14. It's a non-economic transaction. Is it clear? Right? So furniture of 6,000 purchased from Shriji Furniture Mart on 1 month credit. As we are not dealing in furniture goods, so this transaction will not be recorded in purchase book. It will be recorded in okay. So furniture, it is again a note will be written over here, date 18th of March, and it will be recorded in journal proper. The transaction will be recorded in journal proper. Here I am not writing it, but you have to write. So 18th transaction will be recorded in journal proper. Why? Because he is not purchasing the goods. It is furniture related to office. So it will go जिसका कोई नहीं उसका journal proper. So it will be recorded in journal proper. Naveen supplied goods as per order and signed his invoice number 314 after adding railway freight. Whenever goods are purchased with additional expenses that are to be added in that. So 8,000 का order था. You can see over here. No, sorry. 6. What was the order? Okay, 10,000 and 20% trade discount. Right. So 20,000 minus 10%, 20% trade discount that goes to 8,000 plus 1,200. That gives you 9,200. So the purchase you can see in purchase book. Naveen account 8,000 plus 1,200 that goes to 9,200. Inward invoice number 314. That goods of 4,000 purchased at 5% cash discount. It's a cash transaction. Name of the person is not given, students. So it will be recorded in cash book. Again a notice to be written. इन चीजों को छोड़ना नहीं है, इनके मार्क्स आएंगे. जिन जिन पे मैं प्लेस करी उनका नोट आएगा. 14th one, 6th one, 18th one. Goods of 16,000 purchased from Babulal at 10% trade discount and paid half of the amount immediately by check. We are not concerned with half of the amount. अगर half payment होता है, हमको full payment का amount लिखना है. Is it clear? Again I am repeating. Half payment से हमको मतलब नहीं. हम transaction में क्या लिखते हैं? What is the journal entry we pass for it? Can anyone say that purchase from Babulal at 10% trade discount and paid half of the amount in cash? So purchase account debit 16,000 का 10% 1,600 that goes to 14,400. So purchase account Debit 14,400 to Babulal 7,200 to cash 7,200. What is the full amount of purchase? 14,400. तो वही नाम आएगा. Babulal account 14,400. You can see over here. Okay. See, as I said you earlier, again I am repeating, half payment, partial payment से हमको मतलब नहीं है. हमारी जर्नल एंट्री क्या जस्टिफाई कर रही है? परचेज अमाउंट कितना है? 14,400. राइट. तो बाबूलाल अकाउंट में फुल अमाउंट आएगा 14,400 क्योंकि हम परचेज बुक बना रहे हैं. इज इट क्लियर? नेक्स्ट. Goods of 6,000 purchased from Lalit at 10% trade discount and 5% cash discount. Amount of bill paid immediately. Full payment is immediately done. So 28th may be 28th is also again a cash transaction. Goods of 3,000 purchased from Rajesh, bill number 101. So Rajesh account 101 invoice number and payment is 3,000. Here you pay attention over here, students. What is written over here? Total credit purchase. What is written over here? Name of supplier. Total credit purchase. Amount total करो और लिख दो. Cash purchases are different. We had written in cash transaction and this is total credit purchase. Total credit purchase is 50,100. This amount will be recorded on debit side of purchase account. We will learn that in later. See, the notes are given over here. The following transaction will not be recorded in purchase book. 6. Cash purchase will be recorded in cash book. Non-financial transaction will not be recorded. Fixed asset purchase on credit bill will be recorded in journal proper. Cash purchase will be recorded in cash book. Cash purchase will be recorded in cash book. In this transaction, on the behalf 72,100 paid to Babulal will be recorded in bank column of cash book, which will be studied in next chapter. Right? So that is the thing. Here, two columnar cash book or columnar cash book. Types of goods and expenses will be there, but here second example goes with the types of book product. So you can see here I am showing the specimen of it. Name of supplier, inward invoice number, LF number, TV, refrigerator, floor, mill. Right? So that is your columnar. That we'll see in the next lecture. So till then, let me see. So sum number 4 is your homework. I'm writing over here. Illustration 1. Sum number 4. Both are homework. Is it clear? Any doubts you can ask me. Till then, take care and bye bye. Again, I'm repeating, homework is illustration 4, illustration 1, sorry, and sum number 4. Both are to be written in your accounts notebook, right? So, I hope you all are understanding it.